In modern society, mental health is one of the biggest issues we face. In Canada alone, 1 in 5 people will deal with a mental health related issue in a given year. So the question becomes, how do we solve this so complex yet very important problem? I think I have a part of the answer. Just come along with me, guys. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Modern Day Musing. My name's Tom, and this channel is all about emphasizing deep reflection in order to better understand ourselves and the complex world around us. Today's video is going to be the first part of hopefully a video series I'll do where I talk about mental health and how we can work on our own mental health and improve mental health as a society. And I think it comes down to a fundamental theory in psychology Abraham Maslow termed the needs hierarchy. And for those who are not familiar with this theory, I'll explain. So it's supposed to be a pyramid. I suck at drawing, so I don't even know what you want to call that. But anyways, as you look at the words here, it's the needs we have as humans, the fundamental things which we cannot go without in this life. And if we do, it will be of severe detriment to our lives. Most notably with our physiological. If we don't get those physiological needs, we won't live, we will not survive, we will die. That's pretty straightforward. But as we go up this hierarchy, things become more complex. And after the safety need, which follows the physiological need, becomes belongingness needs, self-esteem needs, and self-actualization needs, which, because of advancements, human advancements over time, we are now, more of our time should be focused on these needs because we have solved, for the most part, the problems of food, water, and safety, so shelter. Whereas the people of old, in more primitive times, they would have been mostly stuck in this physiological and safety level of the needs hierarchy because they would have been struggling just to survive. So they wouldn't have as much time to focus on belongingness, esteem, and self-actualization. However, in the modern day, they are of utmost importance, and we don't think about these needs enough in order to fulfill them, and in my opinion, help with that mild or moderate depression, which I would say, in my opinion, is mostly a result of certain situations. We're in bad situations where we don't reflect enough. We are doing things we are not passionate about, or actually are hurting us in some sort of way, or the relationships we have are hurting us, or our self-image is hurting us. We don't like who we are, and these are huge issues, very important issues that we need to talk about, and we need to think about in order to solve them, because they are fundamental human needs. They're what separate us from so many other species. This ability to think, it's a blessing but also a curse if you don't do it enough. Because then these needs will they'll overcome us. They will not work for us. We should be working to fulfill these needs, not be living in a way where deep down we know we're not fulfilling them, and we just kind of exist. We aren't living, we're existing. We're just trying to push on. That shouldn't be how we ought to live. So I'm gonna break down today one aspect of these three needs, these more complex needs, belongingness. So for me, with the belongingness need, it comes down to the fact that we're social animals, and to survive we need that interaction with one another. So we need important relationships, friendships, and then that life partner, hopefully. And we need communities to engage in activities together, whether it be working out, playing sports, music, sharing our musical passion together. We need those communities. So how have I started to really focus on this belongingness need to ensure that I'm fulfilling that need and that it's not affecting my mental health? Well, ironically enough, I think it starts off with, especially in the modern day, kind of deconstructing or taking things apart to see where you actually belong and who are your friends and where should you fit in. So I've deleted Twitter, I've deleted Instagram, because I saw it as a waste of time, as I mentioned in my social media video, but also those interactions are not meaningful. That's not really where you belong. That's not building friendships. It's a cool platform to share ideas and to share experiences, such as a cool travel picture or an interesting article, but it's not where you gain really meaningful relationships. That needs to be done with people who have your number and that you talk to on a regular basis, people you see in person, that you actually spend time with. That's where the real value, that's where you find where you belong. Putting yourself out there and go to a gym, go to a musical event or an art gallery if you're into art. Go and put yourself out there to find those communities of people that are similar, have similar interests, and you can have real meaningful relationships with, not just the likes on a tweet or an Instagram post. So you have to kind of take things apart and see who your real friends are, and this belongingness need, the needs hierarchy, they kind of interweave. As you're trying to figure out your purpose, that self-actualization, you'll be doing that with people in the communities you found. You won't just be doing it alone. Ultimately, it's your life, but you've interact and experienced it with so many other people. And then esteem-wise, feeling like you belong and having good friends, that boosts your self-esteem, or that'll improve your self-image, or vice versa. You need to know who you are and how you see yourself to find the right friends and the right communities to be a part of. So that is how I'm starting this musing about belongingness, this need we have, that I think all these three upper level needs correlate to mental health, that situational state of depression or anxiety. But moreover, with this belongingness aspect of it, how are you trying to figure out who your friends are, where you belong, and who that life partner is going to be? What is the process there? As I've stated, I'm trying to kind of take a more simplistic route to it and figure out who I really am important to and who is really important to me. But it's so much more than that. And again, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Share the video so we can build a community, fulfill that belongingness need as well. And subscribe for plenty more videos about this needs hierarchy topic and mental health, and an abundance of other videos. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.